Hi, I'm Paul from the Guitarists. Today we're looking at this. This is the new Boss SDE-3. Now, roughly about a year ago, I think it was, Boss came out with the SDE-3000D, which was a pedal version, a recreation of their old 1983 rack, which was the SDE-3000. The SDE-3000 has been used on thousands of recordings, and it really is one of those ultimate delay units that are really sought after by guitar players. Now, Boss obviously thought of that, and they came out with the rather large SDE-3000D effects pedal. Now, this pedal is absolutely fantastic, does everything that you want it to do, but for the sort of guitar player that's looking for those 80s guitar sounds, and is looking for something a little bit more compact on their pedal board, Boss have now brought out the SDE-3. This is now the same size as the standard Boss compact pedals, and it sounds absolutely awesome. So what sort of controls have we got on the Boss SDE-3? Now, Boss have been quite clever with their sort of standard thing that they do by using dual concentric controls on this as well. So we've got a level and a depth control. The depth control is for the modulation. We've got a feedback and a rate control. Again, the rate control is for the modulation. Then we've got a high cut and a time control. And we've also got this offset control. Now let's have a look at the offset control first of all, because that possibly is one of the most important controls on this pedal. If I bring it all the way back, basically what we've got here is a mono delay. Now, as we turn up the offset control, if you're using it in the stereo mode as I am, what it does is that it offsets the left and right delay signal. So now we start to get this really controllable, awesome sounding width on the delays. As we turn it to about 1 o'clock, we start to get note values, and I can turn it all the way clockwise and we get dotted eighth notes. Now next to that, if I use the bottom dual concentric control, we've actually got our high cut. Now the high cut doesn't react exactly how you'd expect a modern high cut to react. Basically what you do, you still get these 2 repeats of quite high top end, and then the delays sort of gradually get darker, and they sound absolutely awesome. So you can hear just as the delays are fading out, they get darker. Now if I wind it all the way back, that takes a high cut off. And for me personally, I prefer darker sounding delays. I would always wind the high cut up full. Next on the dual concentric controls, we've got our depth and our rate of our modulation. Now we've got our standard level, which is the amount of the delay that you want on your signal. We've got our feedback and we've got our time. Now what we can also do with this, which I think is a great function, and Boss also do this with their newer DD3 pedal. If you hold down the button, you'll see the light flash, and now we can set the tempo via the foot switch. And the amount of delay time in this unit is 800 milliseconds in stereo or 1600 milliseconds in mono, which is more than I would ever need. Now you'll notice that I've got an expression pedal next to the SDE-3. We can set the level time and feedback of the SDE-3 and control it via an expression pedal, which again is an awesome feature. We've also got a carryover function, so if you want your delays to carry on after you've switched off the delay, you can do that, and you can also switch off that function if you want your delays to end as soon as you turn off the pedal as well. And we've also got MIDI clock in on this pedal as well. So if you're in a band that like to set their tempos via MIDI clock, you can do that. So all of your delay times will be synced up exactly. So this gets released today. If you're in Europe, it's 199 euros. If you're in the UK, it's 169 pounds. And if you're in the US, it's $219. It is an awesome, awesome sounding delay unit. And if you want to get the sound of the SDE-3000D, but you don't want to take up so much space on your pedal board, can't really go wrong with this. Anyway, I really hope you guys got something out of this video. If you did get something out of it, don't forget to like and subscribe, click on the bell button, and you'll be notified of any future video that comes out from the Studio Rats. I'm Paul, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.